right. Welcome to another stream.
We're back playing more Elder Scrolls Oblivion with the High Elf, the best elf.
Yes. Yeah, I would say so, probably.
Yes.
Best elf.
Husbando elf.
Did my best.
Shaticus.
Balthazar. Good, we're in the tower, because I have a spell to show you all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, hello.
Yes. Oh, great and mighty grand champion. Is there something you need? Can I carry you?
Okay. Yeah.
God.
Why don't you be my target? Aha. Excellent work.
Damage fatigue. We could make it a touch spell. Oh, that's so cheap. 31?
Ah.
What if I made it target? That's not even that bad. Can I,
Well, you are a big, strong magic person, huh?
I could just make it like an AoE.
Yeah, let's do that.
So for only 86,267 magic, we could make everyone paraplegic. And only 258,000 gold? What a deal. Okay,
Hey, love to draw. Looks like you are first.
I'm gonna do this. This is half my magic, but I think it's worth it. Alright, well, we can experiment. Yeah, for the new campaign. Or it doesn't exist yet, but when it is
when it's a launching.
The So New It Doesn't Exist campaign. Call it slumbering. Missile. Yeah. All right. Where's my slumbering missile? What does this look like? That's a lot, but it's worth it.
Right.
I could make a more practical version, but this is mostly an impractical spell. What do I have to do? Oh, I have to talk to Delmar. Okay, so... Oh, so this... Oh, you know what? I could do this. This was an interesting quest, but first we should brutalize some random bandit.
Yeah. Go fuck somebody up.
To demonstrate the effectiveness of this. What are... Bandit Hedge Wizard? How come you don't have, like, glass armor on or something? Okay, well, anyway. I'm silenced. Oh, I'm used to being a Breton. I forgot that I could be affected by things. How much burden?
Oh, well, I would still get silenced, but...
Yeah, that's just because you're not wearing the ring.
Oh, yes, the mundane.
Okay. It's very cute. There we go. So, there it is.
Yeah, knocking people the fuck out. That's our
Do I have
latest
another-
strategy.
Oh, it's literally just this heal spell? Huh. So she's alive, right? But she's sleepy. How can we... The weakest blast, as long as it has an AoE. I could blast her down the hill. What's a big AoE? 20 feet?
That dog.
Anyway.
Alrighty. A map offers an imaginary onionless avocado toast. Ah, if only.
You told everybody about your
Yeah, I ranted about it.
your misadventures.
Well, because it's like, who does that?
Ah, a fresh morning onion.
It's like it works perfectly fine without the onions, and it has for years. There's no reason to add onions onto avocado toast. It's just strange.
Boop. Oh, you think you're... Oh, you're fucking asking for it, lady. I should have let you get devoured by a wolf. Yeah? Think you can heal from fatigue damage, idiot?
Think you're bad, Muty?
You listen here, lady. I walked away. You should have. Okay, let's see. What? I guess I'll have a Daedroth devour her. Oh. Eat. She talks shit.
He's a friend. Good old summons.
Just fighting the ogre.
Yeah, bigger fish to fry, huh?
Oh no, he killed her. I see. There we go.
So, how you liking punching people?
Well, the attraction is more paraplegizing people. Yeah. Eat the ogre, Daedroth. Oh, was it? Yeah. It's quite a bit of magic, but yeah. I mean, that's one way to level hand to hand, right?
I suppose if you wanted to
What is
level
that?
hand to hand,
Is that a Minotaur? It's going so fast.
but you can go faster.
Yeah, it was a Minotaur. A sleeping Minotaur.
Just punching him in the face while he snoozes. Well, there you have it, folks.
really no reason to level hand-to-hand, but anyway, this is a thing I discovered. What's the damage? Damage and damage. Okay.
It's a bit more roundabout way of killing things.
I know there's some way of like making that state permanent. I think it's by using a power attack or something, where you can freeze them below 1 fatigue. As long as they stay in the negatives, they can't get up. Oh, you're still here, huh? All right. This may come in handy soon. Oh, okay. She holds court between like 8 and 6, and it's, you know. Maybe I'll just wait for her here. Ah, well, hello.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Brune. I trust this Titan told and gave you a witty appetite.
I like how she asks. She acts as though she's given me like a lot of money, in order to like interest me. Mm-hmm. She gave me 25 gold pieces, and it's like, that's nice, but like she's acting so cocky. Like, oh man.
Little does she know that you already broke the economy.
Like, I can't even sell all the things I have at once. I have to sell them one at a time, or I don't get all the money for it. It's like, wow, 25 gold coins. Thanks. Hey, Gurgi, do you want to sit on the couch? What am I going to do for you? You want to go outside again?
He's not going outside again. He's going in the crate before he goes outside again.
Gurgi, sit. On couch. Yes, that couch.
You're becoming quite bold, Gurgi.
Go couch. Yeah. Yeah. Gurgi, come hang out. Anyway, Draconian Madstone.
The stone is a fine bit of academic craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and inserting itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems.
It didn't look like that at all. It just looked like one solid block of green. So, anyway, Pale Pass. I am familiar.
Well then, history lesson notwithstanding, I hope you can recover the...
Oh yeah, of course.
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone...
Yes.
I had a feeling you'd accept. I've come into the possession of a diary.
Sure.
Here's a translation.
Okay. So,
May the path ahead be free of danger.
what? Oh, I'm sitting in your chair. Got it. Okay. So, the history is that the Akavir came in through Morrowind to attack Cyrodiil and try to make a... They were trying to take over the Empire, essentially. And they failed, obviously, because, you know.
It happens.
But for some reason, the Blades wear, like, Akaviri stuff. I don't really understand exactly where that whole thing came from. But, oh, the secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to interact with.
Hey, Sketchy Rob. Welcome to chat.
So, essentially, to get here, you have to go through Morrowind. They came from this side, the ocean over here. They came through Morrowind, and then the person that ruled Morrowind, and/or deity ruling Morrowind, made an alliance with the those lobster things, the Drew, and they beat they attacked them from the rear and cut off their supplies. So then they were stuck here between Skyrim and Cyrodiil. And then that's Dragonclaw Rock, yeah. No bear. Okay, now from Dragonclaw Rock, we read the journal.
Uh-huh.
Trembling. Yes. Okay. I finally read of Dragonclaw Rock. Yes. I have come within sight of the Sentinel. Okay, midway westward.
All right.
Okay, so westward until we find the Sentinel. A large statue. Oh, fuck. Not. No.
No.
You.
Kill.
They damage your attributes. Probably still damaged. I know. Which is almost as big a pain as a giant waterfall crashing down in the middle of your stream audio. So Sentinel north from the Sentinel. North through Sentinel. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what's going on here? They must have shock resistance. They always, like, take an extra hit. Can I go this way? Turn back. Okay. So north from Sentinel, but not that north. Okay. Looks suspiciously Akaviri with all the
Yes.
snakes drawn on it.
Serpent's tail?
Oh no. Rat. Okay. So now the next journal entry details him arriving with... Oh god, I forgot you were here.
He's holding the torch for you.
That is useful. And actually don't step on that.
He's gonna step on that.
You had to do it.
He had to, yeah.
So the next thing details some kind of creature cleaving off his scout partner's head in one blow.
Oh no.
And then that's super annoying, by the way. When you start lockpicking, you have to like shake the mouse around to get the mouse to appear. And that counts as trying to pick the lock, and then you get arrested. It's like, you might as well not have any lockpicks on your person, because you'll end up, at least on...
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, I don't have lockpicking?
You don't have...
Oh, I don't have... Yeah, I need 75 to pick hard locks.
You don't have an open lock spell.
I need, to make one, you need 75. So those guys are weaker than regular ogres, then? Alright. Zip.
Yeah.
Zap.
You know, I think the zap is the superior form of fighting in this game.
Trisha's been trying to do a battle mage Breton thing, which is like the kind of the classic for Oblivion, but
Yeah, they just melee just kind of sucks.
well, spells sucked worse until I figured out.
Had to make them work.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I'll try to figure out how to make melee work next.
Okay, so that's like...
Hey, Eric Lowry,
Oh, no.
welcome to
Mountain
chat.
lion. Please. There we go. Yeah. Is 5? No. Let's... Do I have? I do have potions, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Really? Yeah, Curse Lightning. That's the spell. Okay, so that tunnel, which needed doors for some reason, making it extra discreet, that hid a secret valley that we are now in, and because the elevation is so high here, like, I guess people just don't go over mountains, even if they're Nords. So whatever, there was a hidden valley here, let's go with it, and we are now in the hidden valley. So, follow the path down, assuming the quest log is working.
Eric Lowry says, I was watching someone on Twitch earlier today who just started a playthrough of Oblivion. It's odd to me that people are playing this again. I thought it had been abandoned to the swamps of obscurity.
I don't know. I mean, there's Sky Oblivion is coming out soon. I think there's like an early build out or something.
Yeah, and they have been, I guess, talking about another Elder Scrolls game for a long time, but, you know.
Man, this lightning shit is amazing. It feels super powerful because I'm playing on max difficulty on my other character and using some mods to make it like
Tolerable.
Yeah, but with this character, it's even stronger because I've stopped at 25 and like just have the lightning. Anyway,
Yeah.
so one ogre cut off someone's head in one swing, but they don't use any weapons in this game. But they do have clothes. And like a few things around their waist and stuff. So does that mean that they know how to make clothing? Like they're smart enough for that? So they don't know how to make shelters. Because you don't see any. Unless they do make shelters and the game is just too low budget to show shelters and stuff.
I mean, the real reason is that they didn't want any
Naked ogres? Well, with minotaurs, they just have fur there.
So, you think ogres should just have really hairy crotches?
Well, the question is, the guy got his head cut off. Did he get his head punched off? Or do ogres sometimes use axes to cleave heads off?
Fair question.
The second guy got hit with a boulder in the back and it broke his spine, and then he crawled through a narrower opening that the ogres could not fit through. And then he wrote the last journal entry from there, explaining how he needed to go through this area into the fort, this hidden fort, in order to give the orders over to his superior at the, secret command post. Also, I came across a hidden quest here. Starts with this barrel, and a crumpled note and a rusty key. I had to look this up because I just found a chest that said rusty chest, and I was like, how do I open this? And it was like, can't be opened or whatever. So I was like, well, I have to know. So I look it up. This guy stole a ring from a wizard. One fireball later, or 2 fireballs later, and he fell down a steep slope into this valley, and the wizard did not chase him. So, I don't know. Then he hid whatever he stole from the wizard he stole a ring. He hid it into 4 different chests, putting the key to the next chest in the last chest.
That's complicated.
Yeah, I mean... But, like, if you found a chest and you wanted to know what was in it, wouldn't you just smash it open? And I know, like, in games, it's like, oh, there's a chance the thing inside will be destroyed. It's like, yeah, but...
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I feel I'm a little sus about that. So I think it's in this tower. This was the first one I found. So that's opened with the last key.
Eric says you'd think if someone broke their spine, they would be in too much pain to even think straight, let alone write in their journal. Love to Draw says depending on how they broke it, they might not feel anything at all.
Well, they didn't feel anything below their, back, but... What is it, boy? You sense danger?
What is it, lassie?
Well, it's not within 100 feet, so I can't help you. Oh. Dodged. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the next one is... I gotta kill everything. I don't have to, but, it's just bloodlust. So I believe the next one, the directions were... By the way, there's no direction to the containers in the note or anything. You just have to find containers within Pale Pass with no help, unless you bought the strategy guide the company sells you. So it's past these, and then I think they said there was a boulder or something. There's like a piece of a wall points to And then the last one was very difficult to find, possibly just because I was looking at the wrong spot. But so you go. So I also don't know if I have to use console commands to fix the quest because it hasn't updated since I got here. I don't know if it's going to catch up as I go further in, or if I'll have to manually complete the quest.
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe
so,
it takes a while to update?
No, it's just it might hook in later and catch up. If it doesn't, then we'll just look up what the quest complete thing is, and then I'll just...
Hey, Chaos Smash. Welcome to chat.
Yeah, Morrowind's on sale, and I know there's like a Morrowind Oblivion thing. I guess I would first play the regular Morrowind, with a bunch of mods to make it better. But
yeah. If there's anything Oblivion has taught me, it's that you need mods.
Yeah, poor Trisha over here. So there's a chest next to a tree. Is that? No. Chest next to a tree. That is half buried. There's a line of trees, line of 4 trees. It's not here, is it? Oh, okay.
Eric Lowry says Morrowind is so hard to play these days.
I only started it, and I was just like, I can't. I started it twice. The second time I got so far as like meeting Vivek or something, and I was just like, oh man, this is... Funny, I met a Zoomer who was like super hipster about Morrowind being better than Oblivion, and they were like too young to have been around when either game came out.
That's interesting. What was their reasoning?
It was because the writing was better. The only explanation they gave of the writing being better was that Vivek breaks the fourth wall when you attack him, saying that, like, essentially you can just save and load.
That's not better, that's worse. Breaks your immersion.
Yeah, but they came up with some kind of magic term for it. They're like, you're the save load omancer. The sacred saver and loader.
Oh
and,
my goodness.
This was very cool and
Yeah.
deep.
That was very cool back when not every single person did that in their writing because they were lazy. Love to Draw says, my brother loves Morrowind. Also, we used to take this walk through the open fields and farmland behind town. We referred to that as Morrowind.
Was it swampy? That does sound fucking cool, though. Oh, wow. These guys die way easier when you don't have maxed out difficulty. Oh, my God. Oh, no, no. Stay away from my adoring fan.
Poor guy. Take a heal on me.
Yeah. Feel better, champ.
I love how your spell is called Stop Dying.
It is an instructional on what to do. Okay, so I believe you exit this area. Oh, no, no, no. I'm wrong. You go to the other side. Okay. Now I remember.
Eric says it honestly doesn't matter if the writing is better. The sheer act of walking across a room and attacking something with a sword is so awkward and clumsy that it ruins the experience for me.
Yeah. Part of me, I'd rather it just be isometric. Like, I'd rather it be super polished, normie trash, or just be like super isometric. Show me a picture of what I'm supposed to imagine those pixels look like in the manual. And I'll use my imagination and do a really good job writing. And like Gene Forge, that's one of my favorite games, and that's an isometric.
Yeah, Eric says it would have been 100 times better if it were turn-based.
Yeah, I think that's
probably quite the improvement.
Okay, so the description I read from the website was very confusing. From the wiki, it was like there's a line of 4 trees, and then I see I think these trees, and I'm like, okay, line of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's next to the rock to the right of a tree, and so I'm looking around here. I'm doing all the things, and it's not there. It's a line of these 4 trees, I guess. It's further. Maybe it's up. Is it up there? I can't remember. Oh, by the way, on my other character, I managed to get 700 acrobatics with spells. That is something. I could probably do it with this character, but it's much. I have a mod on that lets you queue up spells to you press one button and it just casts them one after another, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so convenient. So you just have 6 fortified by 100 spells, and then there you go. You're flying. Okay, let me think. Rock by. Okay, so there's a line of 4 trees, theoretically. By the second tree, there's a rock to the right of the second tree. Rock to the right of the second tree.
Hey, our honeydew says, oh, the game fans suite. Any closer to finding the Holy Grail or killing the king or whatever is the goal of this game? I'm afraid I'm very unfamiliar with this franchise.
So, I will explain to you the story.
Okay. Straight from the gamer's mouth.
So, the world was made by, some gods, right? And then there were other gods. Oh, sorry. So, some gods made the world and people and everything, right? And then there were other gods that didn't make the world. And they just, held on to all their power instead of sacrificing a portion of themselves to make the world exist. Those gods are very powerful. And there's a bunch of them. I don't know how many. But there's not... Oh, no. There's 8 of the ones that made the world. And then... Then there was another guy who was the 9th, who was a human. And he ascended to divinity, and then his offspring... He married the person who founded the empire, who was a woman. And then... Man, I just cannot seem to... Is this where I'm supposed to go? Anyway, his offspring are the line of emperors and stuff, right? Makes sense. I would vote for that guy.
I mean, if you're a deity,
if your
you
dad,
got my vote.
If your dad is God, it seems like a solid candidate. or a god, I suppose. There's a bunch of them. So
It's gotta be a good god, I suppose.
yeah, I gotta be really solid one. Anyway, that's the one they call Talos in Skyrim. But his name when he was a human was Tiber Septim. Anyway, those other gods that didn't make the world are all very dangerous because they have all their power. And, yeah. So, one of them decides they want to invade the world and kill everyone.
Just because.
Well, he is the Lord of Destruction, and destruct is what he likes to do.
It is his name.
Yeah, it is indeed his whole shtick, right?
Yeah. He's got nothing else.
I don't know how you play this game on Xbox, because honestly, I know I'm gonna have to use console commands to fix everything. So it's just like pain in my ass. Okay, I guess I'll go orient myself by the quest marker and then go back. See if I can find it that way. Okay, so here you make a left. You go until you see a line of 4 trees. Also, it's like not looking for whether.
Eric says the streamer I was watching earlier on Twitch was playing Xbox. Bless her heart.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do when something goes wrong? Gonna make everybody watch you play through the quest again?
It's a very authentic experience.
Yeah, this game is so fucking broken. You're constantly having to fix stuff with console commands.
Anyway.
I'll hear Trisha like complain about something and have to walk over and like open up the console and like just put in the thing. People talk about like games coming out and being unfinished. It's like, man, this game is finished. That's a big piece of shit. They spent all the time they needed to make a steaming pile of shit. No.
I mean, it's not completely horrible.
No, I mean this
It's
is probably my favorite game. Like of all games,
time?
this is probably it's probably this.
Really?
Yeah, I mean this is like one of
they
my
made others after this.
yeah, and they suck.
Oh, really? You don't like Skyrim?
Skyrim's fine, but this is the best.
Okay. Well, you like the story of this.
No, I like this game. Everything about it's perfect. Don't talk shit about Oblivion. How dare you?
What?
Yeah, don't you dare.
You just said it was a
Watch your
steaming pile
mouth.
of shit.
How dare you? This accusation is completely unfounded. Anyway, yeah. Now, playing it at Xbox is like, that's for fucking psychos. That's like people who like to play Russian roulette with real bullets. They're just like fucking lunatics.
I would be amazed.
Trisha saves over her own save slot.
Did you
Sorry.
talk over
No.
me?
I just like
I was in the
I had
middle
to.
of a whole other sentence.
No, I just had to tell people it's a crazy person. Anyway, continue,
Okay.
please.
You can hold it in.
No. Listen, you talk over me all the time.
It's not that bad.
I mean, I was there.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Okay. All right. I was saying I would be amazed if they like came out with a remastered version of this and like fixed it.
Yeah, they're gonna come out with Sky Oblivion. All right, give me the laptop.
Why?
I need it.
Okay. He's doing some research. He doesn't trust me to do research.
There's no hope. There's absolutely no hope of you finding this. And then describing to me where this asinine... This is not even real. What? The map doesn't go over there. How does this happen? So it's like here? Okay. Here, I may need to consult this map.
Okay. Understood. Eric says Oblivion is not a well-programmed game, but it has undeniable charm. If it didn't, people wouldn't care that it existed in current year.
Yeah. No, and it's just... Morrowind's too old. It'll always be too old, but this is just new enough that people are like, ah, man, what if it was good? Whereas, like, Morrowind, it's like, just fucking shut up. God.
Bethesda.
Like, Morrowind is trying to be, like, a real, like, you know, action RPG, and it's, like... There's just so many parts of Morrowind that are just very janky. Okay. Wait.
Love to Draw says the best games
There
have
it is.
the worst coding.
Thank God. Found the Circle of Omnipotence.
Sweet.
Do I have rings on this character? Oh, I already have, like, rings. I can't even use this, but I got it.
Chaos says, I wish we were able to get together for vampires tonight. Yeah, it is a shame.
Ugh. It's okay. We always have the in-character chat.
Yeah, that is fun.
Okay. What the fuck? It's the wrong place. Okay. I wish the fucking quest marker worked.
Yeah.
Alright. Be faster this way.
Ah, yes, the authentic Oblivion experience.
I actually think this is not faster. Okay.
Because you didn't touch it.
Because if you have no collision, you have the speed doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
Same thing if you put on God mode, you move really slow. Because you move at like the normal speed that you would if you didn't have any speed points. Okay, so then like ghosts open the door, right? Yeah. You know what? I don't trust you. Where are you? Adoring fan. Come. You know what?
I cannot possibly fight without my fan.
Probably better he's lost someplace.
Probably better for him, at least.
Potions. The eyes of the serpent. Oh, hello. Okay. You know what? I guess it's fine. We'll fight everything to keep you safe. Adoring fan. Don't wander off. Wow. That. Did you this fucking guy. I think the Adoring fan just like stepped on the pressure plate.
Sounds like something he would do.
Did he run off to go die someplace? I don't really know where he would be. He's not within
He would be by you, wouldn't he? Unless he's unconscious.
He
Oh,
can't-
there he is.
He doesn't go unconscious. He just dies.
Ah. How thoughtful of the game. Just puts him out of his misery.
Fangs of the serpent? Is that further than eyes of the serpent? Oh, the commander's in the venom of the serpent, so yes. So you start with the fangs. Oh man. Okay.
It's like somewhere between pain and taking a nice cool sip of soda. Ah.
Okay. Now. Do I need to solve some gay puzzle, or can I just jump over there?
Well, I mean, could you? Yes. You have the commands to do so, but... Woohoo!
Wahoo! Drink more Nuka-Cola.
Here we go! Your adoring fan has no idea what the fuck to do. He's like wailing around.
Was that him over there? Oh, yeah. Okay. All these guys have shitty maul katanas, by the way.
Aww.
There's no good loot here. It's all just like... Unless you can pick, like, good locks and stuff. So anyway, these guys, despite their character models being like human skeletons, they're snake people. I believe, according to like the lore, right?
Really?
So these are snake. Like the lore is like the men of Akavir were devoured by the snake men long ago. Therefore, if they're an Akaviri soldier, they would be a snake man, right? I mean, unless I don't understand the timelines. Therefore, this is an invasion of snake men trying to subjugate humans. So they're like a racial enemy.
Oh. Well, okay.
Like Tolkien orcs or something like that. So they're like essentially evil, or like Daedra or something like that. So anyway, they try to invade. They fail. They get fucked up, and this is their last stand in Cyrodiil before they never attack again. And this is the ghost of the commander awaiting orders, who died. Yes, okay. But he wouldn't be human. This is just because they don't have the assets to make a snake. No, I'm from the army of Vermant. Fuck you. Anyway, get wrecked. And the quest did catch up, so good. Let's see what kind of loot you got. Glass gauntlets. Potion of
Hell
resistance.
yeah.
Gold. Take some glass gauntlets, I guess. Oh no, we're not doing that. Oh. Sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we'll just leave that there forever. Now, this is supposed to be...
It's supposed to be snake.
It's supposed to be a snake. Does this...
A coiled snake. But yeah, it looks nothing like that. Granted, they don't really give you much of an option to, like, actually observe it, you know?
Is there any way that could be... I can't get that any closer to my face, right? Like,
Can you, like, put it on yourself and wear it and then view it on your character?
oh, that's how we could do it. We
Oh,
could-
there you go.
The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems. Is this one eye and the whole amulet is, like, fucking broken?
I don't know about this. I think they want you to use your imagination.
This is a unique asset. Like, they made this asset just for this quest.
Yeah, but it just kind of looks like a rock.
Yeah. Her description is fucking... Oh, no. We don't know how to do that. I've recovered the Draconian Madstone, or a random necklace, because it doesn't fit the description at all.
Yeah, it's like, I don't actually know if this is it, but...
One or the other. Okay.
I recovered something.
Stop squirming. Fang of the Serpent. No, we don't want to do the Fang of the Serpent. We want to do... Eyes? I guess? The Eyes of the Serpent? You okay over there, buddy? Perfect. Mouth of the Serpent. Have I ever been in the Mouth of the Serpent? Oh, an ever chest. My favorite kind of chest. Much better than a hard chest. Okay. Don't step on anything. Stepping on things is against the rules. The ruins appear to be infested with undead activity. Oh no.
What? What's up?
It's said the ruins appear to be infested with undead. I should proceed cautiously on my way to obtain the draconian madstone. So, we'll see.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. By the way, she said it's supposed to protect you from any poison. 50% of poisons, apparently. And 50% resist disease. I thought it was really cool when I played as an Argonian because it was, I was immune to disease. It's pretty goddamn worthless, though.
Have you recovered the madstone?
I have.
I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands. Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye. I hope it serves you well in your future journeys.
So the guy who died was wearing this? Didn't protect him very well. Agility and resist magic 50. Wow, what a piece of shit ring.
Luck is always on your side.
Quest complete? Cool. So, how was that?
Yes! Oh, great and mighty.
Pretty good, huh?
Golly, you're the best.
I know. Alright. What now? Main story, Mages Guild. Let's see if my staff is done. Or let's see if they'll let me do another quest before my staff is done. Oh, that's nice.
You should be out acquiring a major staff for yourself. What do you need?
I guess nothing.
You shall have a true major staff.
Let's speak to Delmar when it's done. Okay, Delmar. Let's see. How's my staff doing? Mr. Deli?
Welcome to the Cairo Navy. Yes, it's all finished. It's getting that covered back in the corner. I hope it serves you well.
Cool.
Take care.
Cupboard in the corner. This cupboard is in a corner. Alright. Major Staff of Shock. So it's just like a greater Major Staff of Shock? Greater Staff of Shock? Seductive Charm. Taking that with me. Weakness to normal weapons? Is this a spell you can even get? Weakness to normal weapons on target? I have never... I've seen that symbol for disease. Oh, but not...
Eric says, does it make any sense that she would reward you with an Akaviri artifact when she wanted the Madstone to complete her collection or some shit?
It doesn't, no. As soon as she proposed the quest, I was like, this sounds like a bad deal for you. I don't know why. Maybe the Viper Eye doesn't look good in the display case because it's so tiny. Probably doesn't have its own model. Oh, it does, I guess. It's just a slightly different color than normal.
And yes, or how do you do? I did see that Suicide Squad versus Justice League game leak. I believe it's the game is called something like Kill the Justice League or whatever. That was funny.
I wonder. I bet the advice that people get when they're playing Oblivion for the first time is like just hellish, because there's so much you could do to make your character good, like very strategically level up. But
Yeah, it's not usually how I think of level ups in games, but sure.
because like ideally you would only level up a certain amount, and then you'd like want to make sure you used 3 skills. Like if you wanted your intelligence to be the best, you would level up alchemy twice, conjuration twice, and mysticism at least once. Otherwise, you would get less than +5 every level up. And so you wouldn't get to the point you needed to. Like me, I did not level up strategically enough to get 100 speed by the time I was level 25. So from this point, I can't really make myself any stronger, while enemies can get stronger.
Yeah.
I have a new tent.
Eric Lowry says you should read the efficient leveling section of the wiki. It's a bloody nightmare.
Yeah, it looks like the most autism since the last Crusader Kings DLC release.
Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task.
Not that I don't appreciate it greatly, because that's how I made this character actually good, was digging through the autism information, just like
That's the
the
best way to
depths.
play Oblivion, yeah.
Yeah.
Dig through the autism.
So increasing your willpower is good, by the way. It's just not as good as increasing your magicka. So
A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
what about Skingrad? What's going on?
The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it.
Okay. I have to go meet with the Count. Retrieve a book from the Count. Right. Oh, you want to see what new useless power I can get from the Imperial Orrery? They have all these dwarven assets, but they didn't do a single dwarven ruins. So goofy.
Eric Lowry says I've sunk like 1,000 hours into Crusaders Kings 2, and it wasn't as high level of autism as efficiently leveling in Oblivion.
I have a friend who's so into Crusader Kings. He has that's what his channel is like alternative history of like his, it's like a story book basically of his Crusader Kings playthroughs. But then it's like all alternative history whatever, but
Sergeant Salamander.
yeah, and he goes from Crusader Kings to different games, or he goes from some game into like Imperator Rome into Crusader Kings into Europa Universalis into maybe Stellar, or no, into what's the Iron one? Is it Iron Steel? It's the World War II game that Paradox does. It's like Iron something. Anyway, and then he might be doing Stellaris after this campaign. He's probably going to do Stellaris. Oh, Fortify Intelligence, 20 points for 60 seconds on self. That's actually something I could potentially use. But it drains my willpower, so that's bad.
Hearts of Iron.
Hearts of Iron.
That's it. AKA Spreadsheet Simulator.
Very kind of you, sir.
Eric says, I refuse to buy Crusader Kings 3 since they removed the phrase Deus Vult because it was racist or some shit. So Paradox Interactive are dead to me. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
pretty fucked up.
god, that is fucking insane.
That's pretty bad.
That's
You're called Crusader Kings. What do you mean you're gonna remove Deus Vult? That's crazy.
well, they're lost. If I ever play that game, I'm gonna have to pirate it, which I hear will save me a lot of money. My friend sent me a meme that was like, that feeling when you don't have the kind of autism that makes you really good at math but makes you want really expensive video games instead.
Aww.
Actually, why am I... Wait, hold on. Can I talk to the steward? Oh, no, the steward's not here now. Okay.
Oh. Eric says, boy, will it. The DLC strategy for Paradox Interactive Games is fucked. Yeah.
Sometimes the DLCs... Like, I play Stellaris, and sometimes the DLCs are worth it. But, you know.
Eric says it costs hundreds of fucking dollars if you buy it at full price.
The Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Wow. What if I just went to go see the Count? What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna be like, oh, there's trespassing. No. Oh, I can't lock. Can't pick those locks. So theoretically, this is supposed to level up your, like, alteration, like, really high. Is it actually? Is that okay? It does a little bit, but it's not like crazy. It must have been a bug that was patched where they were like, it gives you infinite experience. Because it's certainly more than casting a regular spell or whatever. But, or maybe it's not. Maybe because I looked at the wiki and it said alteration levels up the fastest out of any of the different schools. I don't have a burden spell. Oh no, I do.
Our honeydew says, saw the trailer for The Way Long Back. Looks good. Hell yeah. And Valentine's Day is coming up. Only like, what, 2 weeks away? Not too long at all.
Seems like it does more from these spells. But in order to open this, I'd have to get my alteration to 75. Well, I guess in the meantime, I could do main story. No, we're not doing that. We're doing... What's her deal? What's he... Is there actually, like... This is the area, right? Is there like some tomb I'm supposed to activate? Or do I even do this? I don't know.
What is your updated quest say to do?
It's like you're solving a puzzle. I just don't remember. I know it'll give you instructions to go to that cave, but I found the cave and they're like, dawn is breaking. It's like, yeah, I know, but
Okay. Alright. Well. I don't suppose there's anywhere you can get hints?
I think I could just like ask her to tell me where to go. I'm not sure. Where is our go? Just like open up the books. Have update my quest log. Apparently not. You want me to do it?
Sorry, what did you want looked up?
Path of the Dawn. Path of Dawn.
Path of Dawn. How far in are you? What did you just do?
Taormina is the first thing. If I could just look at it, it would be faster.
I mean, I was just looking at like the walkthrough.
Yeah, just go to the end and then go back from
Heading
there.
to Taormina. Meeting with the sponsor. Go see Boris.
Okay, next.
Exit the sewer.
Okay, after that.
Deciphering the 4 volumes.
Yep. Where do I go?
Follow the clue. Go to Green Emperor Way and look for the Tomb of the Prince. The
Okay.
tomb is between the exits of Talos Plaza and
Okay,
Temple
then
District.
what do I do when I find it?
Between 11:45 a.m. and 12:30 p.m., a map will glow red on the stone. Examine it, and the quest will be updated. That is a complicated way of continuing the quest, but it is what it is.
So this symbol, I assume, is going to glow in a minute or two?
Yeah, just like stare at it, I guess. All the time.
11:45 a.m. It said.
11:45 a.m. and 12:30 p.m.
I followed the clues. Map of Cyrodiil, appeared on the gravestone. Mythic Dawn Shrine is marked on it.
Sweet.
Okay. Very first cave I walked into was this one. On this playthrough. Shrine must be somewhere inside. Okay. Oh, I'm over encumbered. What like useless shit do I have in here? Greater Staff of Lightning is actually worse than mine because it's oh no, I need the glass shield.
Hey, good news. Our honeydew says the term partner is dying. Nobody wants to use it. Good.
Good, good. No, I hear a lot of good things are happening. But that's still like when a company does something like takes Deus Vult out of literally Crusader Kings,
Yeah.
they just can't be forgiven. Like that's if I ever play that game, I will not be giving them any money. And I was thinking about it. I was actually like gonna do, but no longer. I think I'll put Apotheosis away. Well. It's not like I actually, like, need any of this stuff. I'll put the glass shield away for now. Ring of the Viper as a quest item? That's not normal, but... Is there, like, other junk I could put away? I know the Mythic Dawn commentaries just became super heavy. I guess I do need soul gems, right? Okay. This. potions. Alright. Okay. Now we save. And now...
Welcome, brother. The hour is late, but the master still has need for willing hands. You may pass into the shrine. Harold will take you to the master for your initiation into the service of Lord David.
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy.
The time of preparation is almost over. The time of cleansing is near.
Thank you, sir.
Oh man, the whole
God.
yawning being contagious works even over stream.
The path of dawn, hidden in the writings of the master, mankind, you have earned a place among the chosen. You have arrived at an opportune time. You may have the honor to be initiated into the order by the master himself. As a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, everything you need will be provided for you from the master's bounty. Give me your possessions and put on this initiate's robe.
Dude.
I don't think so. I guess he'll refuse you, right? I hate those quests where they're like, okay, time to empty out your entire inventory.
The thing is, like, my character is built around the stuff I have enchanted, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
There's a scene where you see Mankar Cameron, he gives a speech, and he's like, you, like, whatever, like, he knows that you're, like, on the wrong side or whatever.
Right.
And then you fight. So it just starts early, but I don't know if you get to see Mankar Cameron and then have him open a portal to escape.
Oh. Eric says I always just blast through this
No one
quest.
leaves this place who does not bind himself to the service of Lord Dagon. But I am sure you will reconsider. You have proven yourself worthy and dedicated to have come this far. I ask you one last time. Give me your possessions. The master requires it.
Eric says you can just casually listen to his spiel, just sneak.
Oh, sneaking.
Then you have come here to die.
Well, that was easy. Your fucking cursed lightning is so powerful.
Yep. Yeah, Curse Lightning is the way to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
It's legitimately like the most powerful attack in the whole game. I have the sword of like this ancient figure who defeated. It's never gonna be as good as Cursed Lightning. Eric says, it's okay, I listened to his monologue with shitty sneak. Just quick save beforehand in case anything bad happens. Oh, too late.
do I need to... I can kill this guy, right? Like, this isn't... It's in a different room, I remember.
Man, you're so fast. This guy, your fan is just like watching as you just kill everything.
They're like, you had to give us all your stuff. Can I bring my adoring fan in? They're like, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have to give us
He
your
doesn't
stuff.
have to give his stuff. He's fine. Sketchy Drawer asking, hey Dan, this is out of topic, but I have a question. If you don't mind answering, why did you unlist the Pinocchio del Toro movie vid? Was it too based or what? I enlisted a bunch of videos when I was like trying to just do like specifically comic stuff. because I had a theory that if people were only able to see my comic videos, if those were the only ones getting recommended, that I would attract an audience that mostly is coming for the comic stuff. That was the theory, anyway. I can't say I saw that much of a difference when I tried to like change the algorithm pickup, but it's very difficult to change how the algorithm recommends your videos on YouTube. Very difficult. Because once they lock you into a specific thing, they just do that forever.
Can't really hear it so well.
Yeah. At least we have subtitles.
Turn with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn. So you can't kill him before he gets out, right?
Let's see what Eric says. You can walk off the ledge to hear him better. You cannot, I think. With the strength of the Lord, Adam challenged the mythic dawn. His mighty bolts peeled apart their skin, and the cultists were no more. Man, just...
So it just phases through him.
Yeah.
There's no...
That's a shame.
Well, I do have like an AoE thing, right? Oh, that costs all my magic? That's a hell of a way to start the fight.
Nice.
Get fucked, you fucking nerds.
Worth it.
Where's my potions? My potions? Drinking it all, baby. Fuck is Gelius? No. Mysterium Xarxes? Ah, yes. I have the Mysterium Xarxes, the Mythic Dawn's Book of Secrets. I must now escape the temple. Escape.
Escaping.
They must escape from me. I sense looting in my future, so I'll cast this now. Oh no.
Oh, Eric says he trains you in skills later if you save him.
Well.
Oh well.
Blast dagger. Who's the guy with the staff? Was that like some special guy? Was it a unique staff or something? Greater Staff of Storms. Well. Lame.
Aura Honeydew asking, speaking of indie comics, anyone read Wall Might? No. But I do remember when that first came out. I think I remember seeing it actually like in a comic book store and being like, haha, that's funny. But I never actually picked it up and read it.
Read.
I've started reading Common America though. That's funny. I'm like super late to the game, as usual. But I enjoyed the bit I read.
I'm reading Trisha's Submissions and Trashy Manhwa.
Sounds about right. You should,
I cannot escape, but I have Cursed Lightning, and you do not. It's tragic. Trisha tried to play a fun, like, battle mage character.
I really tried.
She was
Yeah.
punished
Yeah.
for her hubris.
But I mean, you would think for these types of games they expect you to go in for like a classic knight character. So you would think that they would make it a little bit easier.
Most people play through Oblivion exactly how you do, where
Even though it's like jank.
Jesus, guys.
Hey. Let's leave the adoring fan alone.
Not that one. Where's it? Sleep. Slumbering missile. Hey. Thought so.
It's pretty great, and yes, it's in the same universe as Captain America and Black Ops. Yeah, it is, I understand, like, Wall Might being in the same universe as Captain America. Black Ops, I'm a little bit surprised that that's supposed to take place in the same universe. But I guess when you want to follow that DC Marvel trend of having your own comic universe, it makes sense. Oh yeah, Eric says, this is why I like Skyrim more as a game. You can just think, I want to be a warrior with a bit of magic, and just use those skills, and it works. No efficient leveling autism, it just works.
Well.
Yeah. I like it when things work.
Guys, I would show mercy, but, you killed the Emperor.
Yeah, no mercy. Cobra Kai. Yeah, punch that motherfucker.
You are
Ultimate.
weak. Oh, that's a cool line, though. Did you hear that? You are weak like the gods you pray to.
Damn. This is a cool line.
And it is factually correct. The good gods are weaker than the evil ones.
Because they gave up portions of their power.
Yep.
Yeah. Ultimate disrespect. Die by punching.
Yeah, I would like to take a moment to examine the cool armor that the Mythic Dawn have. If I could just flip you over, sir. I can't do this while you're dead, because... yeah, this doesn't work.
It'd be cool if, like, more humans were ascending to godhood. Put out more good gods.
Martin Septim. Never mind.
Okay.
It's quite cool. The Mythic Dawn like armor. It has that like real like it has a very like obvious like Mehrunes Dagon Oblivion kind of influence. Like there's multiple planes of Oblivion and each of them would be styled differently. For example, like the Orc Daedric god, his realm is just smoke and it's smoke and secrets because he's the god of like lies or something.
Wow, cool.
So no one knows what's there, and you'll die if you go there and you don't have like a water breathing spell, and you can't fly, otherwise you'll just fall. Yeah, I never get a chance to like look at it super closely, so I was just curious to take a look. Oh, is there any chain lightning? Maybe be better at pushing them. Let me flip you over. There we go. The mask is quite cool too. Everyone just hang out.
Just hang on a sec.
Just want to take a look at your armor while you're paraplegic. Yeah.
Let me get a good look at you, boy.
It's cool, right? Very aggressive codpiece. Got teeth and everything. Yeah. No, it's cool. Like to think that you're just like they're wearing a cloak and then they cast a thing and then they're suddenly wearing armor. And the armor even incorporates the fact that they have a cloak into its design. Like, it gets all tight and stuff, but it's still fitted around the thing.
Yeah. Does look interesting and scary.
Yeah, and the cloak shortens because it's getting tighter because there's armor bursting out. It's a cool thing, and it also makes them perfect cultists because you can't loot anything from them really.
Yeah.
By the way, while they're paraplegic like this, you can go into their inventory, so you can put stuff that's 0 weight, I believe, not quest items, but I think I can put torches in their inventory or something like that. Yeah. So if I had so what I could do is knock someone down like this, and then put a enchanted 0 weight bound helmet or something into their inventory, and then enchant it with damage health, and then they'd put it on, and then they would burn to death or something.
Nice, yeah.
So.
Punched him in the face. That's a shitty way to die. Makes such a clang when you hit him too.
Dark elf. Definitely dark elf. Definitely imperial. I can hear it.
Yeah.
And let's see if I was right. Now, where is my... Blast Mark 4. Get ready, everyone, for the grand finale.
Let's go.
And behind door number 1. Looks like an Imperial. And Dark Elf. Yeah, called it. So anyway, yeah, it's fine. Are these insects? Oh no, this is a seam. It's just a seam in the map.
Yeah.
You see that? Just a little...
I also make these mistakes.
Yeah, just boots.
It is what it is.
Yeah, they can't be looted, and so they don't provide their enemies any benefit. They conjure all their things. It's like a perfect kind of culty thing. What's going on with you, pal? What do you
What's the matter? Don't want to face the consequences of your actions?
Alright, fine. Okay, lady.
Man. Lightning is so goddamn powerful.
Cursed lightning is powerful.
Yeah, well, that's
Regular
not-
lightning is
That's bad lightning. That is scary one. Like, not only does it do a shit ton of damage, is it fast, but it also, like, doesn't use that much magic.
He uses a lot. It's
Well,
just that
compared to, like...
it's just that I've spent my whole character making myself have shit tons of magic.
I mean, like, compared to, like, other spells.
Yeah, I mean compared
It's not
to
that
compared to other spells, when you level up it it decreases the amount that you spend when you cast, but this is still 102 magic. I have a total of 750, and I just realized I can get another 50, so I could get up to 800 if I do another Oblivion Gate.
I gotcha.
But yeah, it's just 100 damage, then weakness to shock, weakness to magic, which add multiplicatively, meaning it's not 300 shock damage, it's 200. It's 200 for the first effect, and then it doubles to 400 total. So first cast is 100, second cast is 400. So most things have less than 500 health, as we're discovering.
Yes.
And nobody has a racial bonus against lightning specifically, so it's the best choice. Whereas Dark Elves have a resistance to storeroom. Storeroom key, we like those. have I collected a hood from you guys? I feel like I got it from the beginning, but I haven't collected anything from you guys specifically. And I feel like I should be collecting stuff, you know? I mean, I've killed so many of you. I should at least have a commemorative cloak. I mean, there's that guy in Skyrim that wants to be the Mythic Dawn or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm like Mythic Dawn now. I'm like a cultist for Mayrune's Dagon. It's like, oh.
Yeah?
It's like, oh, that's cool. And he has like a really dirty cloak. He's like, yeah, I made it myself. I was like, man, you could have bought some from one of my old characters. Because I had a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, killed a lot of them.
Shrine Antechamber.
Collected a lot of robes. Yeah, I would kill to have a sword that does as much damage as your lightning.
Well, this is certainly an option.
It'd just be a single hit, single use sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, you could put Soul Trap. Nah. So this goes to the shrine. Yeah. Cool symbol that they have. Looks very evil, you know? I like it.
Love to Draw says, I made the mistake of sharing a Lord of the Rings meme this afternoon to someone, and they went on a rant about how Lord of the Rings treated its far too few female characters badly.
It didn't, and you should tell them that they're stupid and gay.
Yeah. That sounds like such a feminist response.
If
I need to
anything,
find something
if
wrong with
she's
how they
talking,
treated,
is she talking about the movies? I assume it's a she.
I assume it's the movies as well.
Yeah, because the movies, they invented things for the women to do that they didn't do in the books.
Mm-hmm.
The women in the books, were perfectly happy, Goldberry or whatever. She seemed to have a perfect life. It's not...
Love to Draw says, it was a dude, but it was a wimpy dude. Diary of a Wimpy Kid dude.
Yeah.
You know what? He might have just a thing for,
Listen.
Strong women that he wants to dominate them.
Listen, you should tell him not to talk to you until he has done, 10 sit-ups.
Until he's completed the Saitama training.
Tell him that he doesn't have the right to speak until he has worked out at least 1,000% more than he already has.
To be fair, a lot of people do dig the female warrior shit, but that doesn't mean that if something has an absence of more female warriors, that doesn't mean that it's bad or that it's treating female characters badly.
Yeah,
I would have into that.
I could have gone for more. Well, I mean, I'm not that far into the book, so I don't know, man. But hiding in the shadow is worth nothing. Why? What makes this book worthless? Okay. Oh, turn handle. Yeah, turn handle.
Yeah, Eric says, I used to like the occasional female warrior back before the age of the insufferable girl boss.
Here's the thing. In Slayer in the Wide Valley, I think I did a pretty decent job of not forcing in any female combatants where it didn't make any sense. Because, what a strong female character is not physically a strong, being able to kill more people it's not even in the interest of women. When you talk about violence with women around, typically they'll be like, oh, that's all guys care about. And it's what makes it, then what exactly makes it valuable if a woman is killing people? It doesn't, when they do these, Marvel superheroes or whatever, it's or they have these characters where they're like, oh, they have to be able to, fight and kill people and whatever. And it's why? Women don't even want that. In real life, when I'm talking about violence and things, women are upset by it typically.
Not all the time, but
my cousin-in-law was oh yeah, with all the riots and stuff, I got myself an AR-15 and a Beretta 9mm, and I was like, oh okay, that's a pretty responsible thing to do or whatever. And then my sister-in-law, I guess, whatever, like my brother's whatever, she was like, oh, that's scary. And it's like, yeah, but like sometimes being responsible is being able to shoot someone. Like,
yeah, I mean, legitimately. I can only assume that the Lord of the Rings meme you shared was like one of those, because I've seen so many of them, the I am no man stab memes. Those are some good memes.
oh man, for Slaying the White Valley, I feel like I did a good job in like not making every single woman capable of stabbing someone to death, but I still had them present and like valuable. There's also something like very difficult to grasp about like I wouldn't say not nebulous. I don't know what word I'm really looking for, but like something like kind of ethereal about a woman that's valuable, that it's very difficult to really it's very difficult to put into words, and it's very difficult to exaggerate. Like it's just, I think like, and
Thank Talos you've returned safely. Do you have the amulet?
the amulet, oh right, that's what I was doing there. Like the best way I've ever been able to explain it is like play RimWorld, and like if you have three people, you can see like the value to society of like being able to kill things, but it's a limited value. Like there's other things that you need.
Yeah, of course.
Even if you go around killing other people for their stuff, it's like there's just something more to life. Not that like violence doesn't have value. I'm a man. Of course I see the value in violence. But it's such a disservice to like women to pretend that their only value is being able to fight when they can't. Like trying to pretend that like that's, so in like Slayer in the White Valley, I feel like I handled it pretty well. I thought I did well on my like female characters and whatever. Not that anyone gives a shit, but like I feel like I could like put that book on the table with like a feminist and like be like, no, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're gay, and win that debate, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I did well with the female characters there. However, I do kind of want to have like big titty barbarians killing people, right? Like I do kind of want to do that. And yeah, like all that aside, like all the things I said previously aside about like how like that's not really like a strong female character, etc.
Right.
I still want to have women that fight in my stories. So,
Yeah.
Please tell me you have some good
I don't have a conclusion to this. I just
Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
The idea that like men are sexist and they don't want to see women fighting is like
incredibly ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there who like seeing the female warrior in stories, even if it is somewhat unrealistic.
I don't know the role yet. I will remain playing Martin for a while.
Yeah, my cousin's like
Of course, sire.
got so much soy in him he's basically lactating, and he was like, men just don't care about the stories of women. And I was like, that's completely false. That's so stupid. I don't even know where to begin with that. And his response was to not respond and just try to talk to my mom about it. It's like, dude, and I was like, look at me. I was like, you're completely wrong. I don't even, you couldn't make a single argument to defend that. Like I was like, was like, that's entirely preposterous. It's like way more interesting to men to see women going and doing stuff that they do. Like, you see it in anime very exaggeratedly, where like a guy is willing to watch a show where a woman just does regular everyday things because it's a woman doing it. Like, or like they'll have regular things that men could be doing, but it's done by cute anime girls, and they're like, yay. And like, and it's not even like, people, you could try to skew it and be like, oh, it's like a sexual thing, but not even. Like, sometimes it's just yeah, it's just more interesting and more pleasant. It's more graceful. Like, seeing, it's like aesthetic to see a girl do something dexterously than it is to see a man doing it. And like, you know, both are interesting, but like the average guy, like, it's much more marketable to a guy to show random clip of girl doing things than it is to show like an anime guy doing the same thing.
Ah, you're back. I told Geoffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet. By the nine, such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power.
Oh, that's good. Should I know those ways?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a wizard.
Holding it.
So I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Geoffrey, who's concerned about reports of spies
Yeah.
in Rome.
Speak to this guy, speak to that guy, etc., etc. Eric says regular things done by cute anime girls is a very reliable business model. I gotta tap into that business model. Oh, the meme. It was Eowyn in place of Gimel in the I never thought I'd die side by side with an elf, but it was next to the love of my life. Then Aragorn is in Legolas's place and says, what about side by side with a friend? Not as good in text form, but I see.
Okay, I think I get it.
Your friend zoning.
Daedric magic.
I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest. The workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself.
Interesting.
This evil book was written by Magnus Dagon himself, and given by him to Michael Cameron.
This whole scheme seems very
Cameron used it to create his paradox.
like schemy for what I would imagine Mehrunes Dagon to be, but I guess I'm confusing him with like Molag Bal or something. In the book I read, there was a scene where they go into like a big wilderness, and they like they're going through dimensions and teleporting and stuff, and they end up in Hersine's realm, the nature Daedra guy. And that was kind of cool. They're getting chased by a bunch of stuff that they don't actually interact with in the book because that would be too cool. But there was like,
Sure.
they were like, oh, maybe we're being chased by minotaurs and werewolves and stuff and
Yeah,
werecats, maybe. And then they like just nothing happens with it, which is, you know, classic.
The only way to stop the Oblivion invasions is to rewrite
They also found time in that book somehow to also have a section where they teach you about Khajiit racism, where like the Khajiit aren't allowed into a city because the guards are like, they're just gonna buy skooma and then like get high on it or something.
But are they wrong?
And then they go into and then he vouches for them, and they go in the city, and then they buy skooma. And he's like, how could you do this? And it's like, this is just what we do. And quite frankly,
That's all that I know how to do.
quite frankly, I think it's racist that you would assert that I'm not allowed to just buy and sell drugs. You.
Yeah, of course.
Amulet of Kings, and like
Because, like, Khajiit get extra high from skooma and can, like, see the spirit realm. So is it really a crime?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't. I don't know. They probably told him that he had to put in a bunch of different things, but it was like,
Is it supposed to be like a metaphor for immigrants or something?
I have no idea.
Like drug cartels?
I have no idea what they were trying to do, but it was like, it seemed like it was accidentally a red pill because it was like
Yeah, because
They were
they did do it.
they were-
Exactly what they said.
they were trying to be like, oh, but like, is doing drugs really bad? And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
actually,
if I look at like,
if you look at your drug addicted friends, you might notice that it's kind of bad.
is it Bravo that has the skooma den? I can't pick the lock on the skooma den yet, but
Oh, Eric says, I didn't realize that moon sugar was a narcotic for quite a while when I was playing Skyrim. So when I used it to make Elsewhere fondue for my mage character, I accidentally made edibles. That's pretty funny.
so like they talk about this, right? Where they're like, hold on, somebody's got to have skooma, right? You have a hard chest with nothing in it. Someone, you
Your killing
Give
has
me
been
some
observed
skooma.
by
okay.
forces unknown.
So anyway, my point is,
Oh my god, he's got a lot of skooma.
this is the skooma den. So anyway, consuming skooma damages your intelligence by 2 points. This is something they like talk about within like the lore book. They're like, yeah, it does permanent damage to you, like every time you take it. And it's like, but we have to like, you know, we have to because we're Khajiit. And I don't actually know what their reasoning was, but it's like, oh, but it's like different because like we enjoy it even more than you do. It's like, what? And it's like, yeah, so it's even more addictive to us. And it's like, okay, what?
Do you as a character get addicted to skooma?
I don't
Like
know.
if you drink it? Is there any like effects of drinking it?
I don't know. I know you're canonically supposed to be able to get addicted to it.
Hey, you're strong. Why don't you go around punching people?
Am I that strong?
I don't know. Probably not by that much.
Agility
but
0. Oh, strength 271.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, he was. I shot him by accident, so he's actually pretty strong.
All right.
So I don't think you get addicted to stuff, but in any case,
I don't know. Downs 8 bottles. If this was real life, that would be pretty psycho.
yeah,
Hey, Marshall, welcome to chat.
just be straight up dead.
Oh man.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't know how many of these pills to take, so just to be safe, I better take them all.
all right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I know you said to talk to Joffrey about some shit, but I had to, you know.
It's
I
good
had
stuff.
to have a little sippy sip. You know what I mean?
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful.
Okay. I assumed that Joffrey would be on board with all of his decisions, but that's interesting.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated.
I will find these spies. I think I'm just going to leave the cap off. My water. I have a fantastically massive 40-ounce water bottle now. I will be so hydrated. It is insane. Also, it makes a cool sound when you thunk it. Oh.
I think it has to be empty for that.
I think I have to be holding it by the cap, which is
Okay.
not on.
Talk to Stefan. He can tell you.
That'll be the end of stream happy story.
We get a
Roma
funk.
may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible. Eliminate those spies.
Stop following me. I'm supposed to talk to somebody in here?
What can I do for you?
Spies.
We always see them near the runestone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry.
Alright. Good luck, weeaboos. By the way, the Empire is like a total shithole. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's like 1 million empty ruins filled with monsters. There's like goblins like an inch from like the Imperial City. It's a disaster. The whole country is a disaster.
Yeah, we need some cleansing.
Also, what do you do about Argonians? What is the answer to the Argonian question, right? Because I don't know how like no, I think this is canon, right? I mean, it is canon. I don't know if they'll retcon this because it's problematic for Argonians, but when the Oblivion Gates opened, the Wait, you retarded?
Got him.
Mythic Dawn agent named Jiro is dead. I should just really advise.
That was easy.
Basement key?
Nice.
Locate a Mythic Dawn. Captain Bird?
Brr.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out by a easy to find landmark. Let me go to town. Whee!
Whee! So yes, continue.
Anyway, when the gates opened, the hissed trees, to defend themselves, possessed all the Argonians in Black Marsh and shoved them through the gates, Soviet style, having them all gain super strength and claw Daedra apart with their bare hands. Now, that's great. So then Marin's Day closed the gates in Black Marsh as like a temporary retreat. And then they never got the chance to reopen them because
Right.
you end the Oblivion Crisis before he makes a counterattack on Black Marsh. Now, am I supposed to be going in here?
You see, I think just the fact that the Argonians are like creatures that can be possessed by a greater power in general kind of makes them subhuman. Well, think about it. If they don't have really their own wills, they can just be taken over
Oh no, where'd he go?
by a greater power very easily, anytime.
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Hello, Captain Bird.
They are like beneath humanity in that way. Because they don't really have their own will.
So my first thought, right, is you can't have an Argonian blade bodyguarding the Emperor, right? Can't rely on that guy not to be possessed by the hissed trees. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You keep sleeping. I didn't mean to wake you up with my screaming.
Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days.
It seems like it,
Since
huh?
you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
all right.
You too.
Bang.
Don't mind if I just practice my magic while you're sleeping.
Eric, learn Myra says, I would assume the non-genocide solution would involve strict regulations that all his trees be contained to Black Marsh and forbidding Argonians from holding political office.
Right? Right. Of course, if there's enough of them, right? Like, you're thinking about them in terms of, like, they could just become all possessed and then be granted super strength by the Hiss trees and start clawing the throats out of Daedra.
Yeah. Anytime that could happen for any
So
reason.
so you're thinking, like, well, we shouldn't have too many in one place. But then if you're, like, a citizen, like, you're not a government body, right? You're thinking, like, I kind of don't want to have Argonians nearby in case they perceive a threat to the Hist tree and then kill me. So like, do you let Argonians live in your city? I mean, if you're like looking, a bunch of people are applying to buy a house in town. We've got a Khajiit. We've got a what's you? Nord, I guess. You're you're tall. We got a wood elf, right?
Yeah, this is a very diverse game, I've noticed. We got, like,
Well, it's supposed to be the center of the empire, so it makes sense.
Like
but
every race just splashed around.
Bruma's the only place that seems to concentrate in particular. Although I guess the Imperial City is a lot of Imperials, but it's also a lot of everything. But anyway,
Eric says maybe that could be the plot of a game. It would never happen in current year, though.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, like, because it's a lot like ghouls in Fallout 3, where it's like, oh, they're treating ghouls bad. It's like, yeah, but they could just one day claw your child's throat out.
Yeah.
Like, they like in Diamond City, a ghoul just, like, rips someone's throat out. And it's like, huh. Wow, so they can just randomly go feral and then attack you. As an adventurer, you're going on quests and whatever, and you're dealing with a ghoul, and you're a big, strong, like, power armor wearing guy. It's like, yeah, whatever, ghouls, that's fine. But if you're just a regular person and you have like a 9mm you tuck in your purse when you go out into Diamond City, it's like, do I was expecting this to be much more dramatic. Like, there's gonna be like a Daedra and like bodies on the wall and stuff.
Hey, Matthew Atkinson, welcome to chat. Says, been a while, but wanted to at least say hi.
Well, I'm glad you said hi. Hello. Good day.
We're just doing our thing, playing some Oblivion.
Have you heard anything about the other provinces in Tamriel? I have heard that Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent on the Somerset Isles. And this is concerning because...
Not interested in any of their food, huh? All done with your fatigue potion making?
I don't know. What's my money looking like? Oh, wow, I don't have that much money. I only have 41,000 gold.
Yeah, not that much, huh?
I need light. Like a hidden switch or something?
Do you want me to look it up?
No.
Okay.
I'm investigating.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Hey, there it is.
what's in your basement?
Secrets.
Mythic Dawn commentaries? I can still carry more.
Matthew Atkinson says, I've been seeing a lot of Oblivion streamed recently. Some people first time, so it's fun to see their reaction to it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Eric was just saying that, too. I wonder if there is actually a reason for other people playing Oblivion, because we're just playing it because you were in the mood to play it. But
Yeah.
what if we did a domino effect?
Yeah, it's
Where
all
some
us.
guy just saw it. play?
Sky Oblivion is eventually coming out. I think they might have made some announcement at some point because
Yeah, I can always look it up.
a little bit before I started playing it, I do remember a friend of mine was like, "Oh, are you excited for Sky Oblivion?" And I was like, "Huh? Oh yeah, they're working on that thing." So there must have been some kind of new trailer or something.
Sky Oblivion Roadmap 2023. What we have left for a 2025 release.
Oh, okay, hold on. This is interesting.
Looks like still a year away.
You and Javeri, for most crucial mission, sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. Pending your report on the Septum's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of temple defenses, and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of a great gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in the defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is open, the fall of Bruma is assured. The Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septum will be like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. Fuck yeah, the dawn is breaking. Ruma Cameron. So that's like Mankar Cameron's sister, I guess. I'm making that up. I have no idea who that is. Bruma Caverns? Fucking what?
Nani?
I've never gotten this far in the story. This is interesting. What is this? You've got secret caves. Come on, adoring fan. Let's go find out what's going on here. What do you think?
Yes, oh great and mighty Grand Champion. Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps? Golly, you're the best.
I know. Okay. Let's go, pal. At least he runs away. Wow. Great secret cave. You have a mud crab in here?
That's fair.
Trisha was trying to just finish the Knights of the Nine quest.
Yeah.
And they were like
They run like right in front of you to hit the guy that you're hitting.
And like not even like logically, they'll cross between two, like they'll have 2 other guys at their back to hit one random guy in the, so they get surrounded on purpose, and then right in front of where she's swinging, like they have no awareness of anything.
Yeah. That's pretty stupid.
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is.
I'm gonna like put away stuff, so I'm not like.
Baby's being cute. Maybe I should lower the camera so people can see. There. Dirty straight.
Note. The note is interesting, but I don't think I'm actually gonna figure out where it's telling me to go. There's a note that says like where some treasure is or something from the Mythic Dawn hideout. I always thought the Mythic Dawn are a very cool villain. They're very
They are pretty cool.
yeah.
This game does have a lot going for it.
You can also discover cultists before they show themselves. So when you get far enough in the main story, cultists will begin like revealing themselves and attacking random people on the street, and
that is interesting. Yeah.
and you can figure out who's a cultist before if you sneak into their house and you find the commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes.
That's cool. Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
Next for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Yes, sir.
The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. We must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Okay. Must be sure to kill both of them. So it was like the name was Javier something.
What?
You smell death. And conjuring up dead things?
Why are you gonna be like that?
You got me.
I guess I do have conjuration.
Hi there.
Hold on, what was your name? Okay. Anyone in this tavern? a big fan of Satan.
Yeah. We need the detect Satan spell.
Just got any Satan around here? Oh, Satan up here.
Is that a little bit of Satan I spot? Just wipe off the Satan.
How the fuck would you know that? Oh, is Jaskar actually in this city? Oh, that's the invisible Khajiit. I thought it was the one who has you search for the thing in Leowin. It's like, Jesus, that's so far away. How do you even know?
Matthew is asking, do you have some favorite lines from this game?
My favorite line from Oblivion, it's in a few other games, but it's when they're fighting you, and they're like, "What's the matter? Can't stand the sight of your own blood?" And it's super cool. It's a little bit less cool when like a grandma catches you stealing a plate by accident, and then they go like,
What's the matter?
"What's the matter? Can't stand the sight of your own blood." Whooshing, whooshing.
Yeah.
Slashing you open.
One that we just heard where it was like, you're weak like the gods you pray to.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
badass line. The other one I love is if you get detected while you're sneaking from a Dremora, one of like the evil race guys, they'll go, "I smell weakness." Like when they find
Right.
you.
It is spooky. Eric says, "Stop right there, criminal scum."
Oh, that's
That's a classic.
solid.
Yeah.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you is also a classic. The guards in this are legendary, in my opinion. Yeah, they're pretty great. Pretty strong, too, compared to me.
Troublemaker over here fighting guards.
Well, I wasn't fighting them. I'm just saying that I feel weak compared to how I see them fight.
Yeah. I don't see any Mythic Dawn. Literally RPing fucking Batman right now. I'm fucking jumping roof to roof.
I am the night. But like hooded crusader instead of caked crusader.
Can I like actually make it to the wall? Oh. So you're not supposed to be able to get on here.
No, I would say not. But looks like you're doing it.
My other character, I have mods on my computer, and they have there's a hotkey mod that lets you queue up multiple spells to cast one after another, and so it's much easier to have 6 Fortify Acrobatics by 100 spells. So then when I finish casting them all, you can jump clean onto one of these buildings. You jump much higher by moving forward while jumping, by the way. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
significantly higher and further forward by pushing forward, which is not what you'd expect. You'd expect a vertical jump to be higher, but
It's like game logic.
he's so calm, just like, "Yes, can I help you, man that jumped down from the sky?" Where's the guard barracks again? I like don't know how I got into that building. It would be like in the castle, I guess, right? For some reason, I just thought it was like a separate building. Maybe I should follow a guard. See where they go. What's this? Lord's Manor. Room a dungeon. Barracks. Captain. I don't know who you are. Captain. Captain? Captain Bird? Oh, you wear like finery when you're not on. I was like, is that a wizard?
Go ahead. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better.
Fantastic hair. He seems like he's like a guy out of like a old, like, I don't know, 80s movie or something. He seems like the guy in what was GoldenEye, the American agent in GoldenEye who like gets on the plane or something.
Can't say I remember that.
I'm gonna go into the church. I bet the church would know about spies. All right, it's closed tonight. How about Olaf? You know about any spies?
Rumors?
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home. What with all the troubles in the world.
And his face is bright. You probably
On guard.
may be able to, like, figure out a clue on the spies with the rumors, though.
Now I'm settled down for
Because they might describe suspicious behavior.
Interesting. Rumors.
sure can tell a good story.
Oh, can she? Does she tell any stories about Meyrun's Dagon?
Yeah, right.
How about just tell me about the town?
Bruma is the perfect town for a
Perfect.
Nord man of
Yes.
Yeah.
racing mountain air,
Nothing wrong ever happens here.
lively Nord fellowship.
And no facial hair. As that would be far too much work for this game to handle.
I mean, you've seen the facial hair in this game.
I don't even.
It's just
An
a
abomination.
different coloring.
Looks like a woman who has that in the Mages Guild in Coral.
Oh,
So weird.
that is weird.
Log
Oh,
bar.
hello, Never. Welcome to chat.
Rumors.
Says you're probably thinking of Casino Royale, not GoldenEye, unless you mean the undercover guy James is supposed to meet in Russia at the beginning.
Yeah, that guy where he fixes the car with the sledgehammer.
Mm.
The captain of the guard just reminds me of that guy.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, apparently
You know,
The Vampire Hunter.
seemed to be
I know, but they're like, there's no strangers in town. What about the vampire hunter?
That's a stranger.
Rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Karat.
That is me. Yes.
The one that closed the Oblivion gate and saved the city.
Yes.
Yeah, I am awesome. Thank you.
Lera Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
So she collects Akaviri artifacts?
Interesting. Interesting.
What's in here? Satan? Who are you, Satan?
Snar. Sounds
Is-
like a satanic name.
Is that an anagram for Meyrun's Dagon?
For Satan.
Just like in Skyrim.
Can't say. Why are you scratching? You got a little itch on your face. Maybe you wouldn't have so many itches if you weren't rubbing yourself against thorns outside. Neighbor says, also, what's up? I've been kind of listening while at work.
Not too much. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, the Empire has so many monsters, and I think the only city that doesn't have homeless people is Bruma, because they would all die. But they have homeless people in like every city. They have random abandoned forts everywhere. This is an empire in decline. My God.
Hey, Gil, welcome to chat.
Even Skyrim seems to be more together because a lot of the stuff you can do is like underground. I guess the forts are too, but it's like
So are you just like waiting it out until you find more spies?
you know, they mentioned something about Coral, and so I don't know that the agent is actually in Bruma. It might be in Coral. Oh, well.
Well, that's how that works, huh?
Hello, dog.
I got his footsies. Little toe beans. Gil asking, how are you fine folk? Fine folk? I think he meant fine.
I think he meant fine.
I believe the agent is indeed in Bruma.
That's why the game crashed. It was like, no, you're wrong.
I think you have to search Gerald's house.
Okay, I'll go back to...
And the other agent will show up to try to kill you.
Okay. Where was...
That's why we have you, chat.
Jagasta? Oh, is that the Thieves Guild person? Very suspiciously like, I am just a race of cat people just hanging out in the city. Yes.
Oh, man. Again.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, because, like,
Trisha has...
Oblivion has never crashed for me, but it crashes so much for you.
Yeah, Trisha has, like, 0 crashes.
Yeah. And well, actually, I think it did crash once, but, like, just that one time, basically.
Okay, so... This is why we hard save. Because if the game crashes once, you know.
So much zooming around, but it doesn't crash until you just try to regular open a door.
What have you learned about...
Okay. Yeah. Trisha, like, saves over her own, like, save file when she's playing, and it, like,
Only sometimes.
every time I like hold my breath, because if the game crashes while she's doing that, then all of her progress is lost. So it's like it's just asking for trouble. Okay, go back into Gerald's house. Okay, go back to the tunnels maybe.
I don't like having a shitload of save files that I have to scroll through.
Yeah, me neither, but like I guess it just takes losing all of your progress once to not care about...
I've lost all my progress before. Not in Oblivion, but you know.
I suppose it's just there's no teaching.
Ah, well, I suppose I'm just not as OCD as you.
Yes. You lack the ability to adapt.
Uh-huh.
To overcome... Actually, no, you're way more OCD because you would rather your save files be organized than exist.
I mean, I still have multiple ones.
Man, this is a complete shithole of a country. There's a cave leading right into the city, and there's a path to it.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Guys, this is... How? It's like it literally, this is a road to a cavern under the city. Why?
Road to Satan.
Why are you guys... Why is this...
There's a road to Jesus and a road to Satan. Choose your path wisely.
Okay, wait a second. So this is... goes out. This goes into random dead-end chamber with rat that respawns very quickly. So what if I go back out into their house? Wait. We don't have any, like, covered pot. Oh. I think this is kind of the type of... Well, no, I guess not that. I was going to say that it might be the kind of pot that you... Oh, this is an interesting thing. It's a movable container.
Okay.
Stay, go. What do I care?
What?
I have no idea.
Is that the trespassing thing he's saying? Does he, like, stop me out here?
You look like a brother. What can I do?
Strangers in town?
Not that I can think of. Keep up.
Okay.
You too.
Is this Brodus's house?
I'm Jantus Brodus. I'm the illusion trainer.
But you're not part of the Mages Guild?
I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now. Someone called the Divine Avenger.
Yep.
He's seeing you.
Is that a balcony? Or they just lock only that door? Okay. Brandon Lyrian's house? This was the vampire?
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynald Draelus, will be allowed access.
But I'm Batman.
Not on my watch. Captain Bird will.
Okay.
Good day.
Please leave me.
Can you sneak and view?
I think you could talk to the vampire hunter and then he asks for your help.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Is the vampire hunter's house open?
I think he probably stays at like an inn or something, but that's not the same quest,
Or
so
door, whatever.
we don't know. Does the Mages Guild know anything about Mechrun's Dagon? Wake up.
Just walking around the Mages Guild with a torch.
I hope I can help.
I hope you can too.
Not that I can.
Yeah, I thought so.
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Summon a skeleton.
Take care.
What are you gonna do about it, bitch?
Hammer and axe. Any of these houses labeled Daedric Spy?
What do you want? I was at Olaf's earlier and I ran into this Dunmer named Reynald Draelus. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter. Take care. Go ahead. Yes, a vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynolds slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Be seeing you.
Greetings, Hyde.
An honor to be sure. Well met.
So he collected the note from me. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Your activities outside of Coral. Okay, so they came from Coral and they're coming here? What does this say? Jabari.
Hello there. Hello. Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it. Hiding citizen. Hi there.
Who are you?
Good evening.
Yes, yes. Alright, look it up. I don't know.
Alright. What is the name of the quest you're on?
Spies.
You're out late.
There are a few Mythic Dawn agents outside of Cloudwell Temple, blah, blah, blah. Once they've eliminated Gerald, take her key, visit her house in Bruma, basement, you did that right.
What? I trust that. Did you hear about Brady? Be seeing you.
What was the last thing that you remember doing that updated the quest?
I talked to Joffrey. I gave him the stuff.
Okay. Alright. You followed up with Joffrey. Okay. Alright. So the beggars will say that someone else saw someone else in the house, but this information is all useless. The second agents will be at the stone after 1 to 2 days if the hero didn't catch up with her.
Like they'll be at the Doomstone?
At the stone, it just says.
Okay, but that's if what?
If the hero didn't catch up with her?
Was there supposed to be someone like in the dungeon that I was supposed to see? That I was supposed to be chasing or something like that? So I move at super speed. I should have been able to catch anyone.
There's also alternative walkthrough. Follow the quest marker and talk to Bird in Burma. Then the other guards next to him, he will tell them to go and check Gerald's house. The spies won't be there during the night. Arrive during the day and kill Gerald and the other spy in her house. Interesting.
Why are you guys here? What's guys trying to look at Cloud Ruler Temple from this Doomstone? Okay, yeah, that's the spy.
Cool.
Sir.
Yes? What have you learned about this excellent work? I knew I could count on you. The gods did not rightly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think.
I know, I'm fucking amazing.
Yeah,
See how easy I kill people with lightning?
Only delay.
it's the best.
I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium's art.
Wow, alright.
Nice.
Daedra, Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Than's plot against the Empire years ago. Doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Right.
He served with honor. No blade could ask for higher praise. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil's Akaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover.
It makes no sense. Why did they theme it after the people they were fighting?
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the amulet of
Even if there was some on their side, it's still not.
the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned,
By the way, the shout, the Fusro Da thing is seated in the lore books in this game because they say it's the main weapon that Nords use their voice for. They even form wedge formations, or the boar formation, I guess it's called, and then like a wedge, and then they all shout at a gate as they're charging at it, and that blows the gate open. And that's how they siege cities.
Yeah, it's interesting.
this fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the east wing. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger of the room. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the
job, Martin.
Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual. So far, they've only decided one of them. Blood, the Daedric Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you acquire one.
Okay.
The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember,
I know which one we want to do.
Xerxes' ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power.
Alright. Mysterium Xerxes.
I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Micah Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual.
Nice.
Sounds very dangerous, but
Good luck, buddy. Just a time check. It is 12:30 a.m.
Okay. Perhaps the location of the Shrine of Azura. Perhaps I visit the shrine again. So the main story is like you could do Azura Star quest. I guess because Azura isn't like evil. Azura and the undead one, the one that hates undead. I can't remember what she was called. She gives you that cool looking sword in Skyrim. I don't know if she does the same in this game. But I was gonna do Sanguine because that's a funny quest. I forget what the shrine is though. Namira, it's a good because you have to sacrifice whatever item you find, and Sanguine's item is just like a funny item. Should be like fun for like 5 seconds and then get old. Yeah, Shrine of Sanguine. So. We'll pick it up here next time.
Alright. Sounds good. Well, hopefully everybody's been enjoying seeing Adam blast through Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. I am certainly enjoying your company. It is a blast to have you guys here. Hi.
Durkee concurs. He's like, stream's over. Time to stop working.
Time to stop being cute. But yeah, this water bottle,
Oh, nice.
isn't that like... Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not as nice as the shing my sword makes, but...
Oh, yeah. Have you showed off your sword on stream?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So,
It is quite nice, yes.
thank you guys for hanging out. I much appreciated.
I guess we'll see you next time for the next stream.
Yeah.